So Solar One has been around for 20 years. The city that they wanted this big parking lot that was a brownfield to become dedicated to environmental education. So essentially Solar One was created to manage that space, turn it into an open space, and eventually create an environmental education center.
And eventually soon.
20 years later, here we are. We started to provide K-12 environmental education programming in partnership with the Department of Education. Now where we're in hundreds and hundreds of schools per year, reaching thousands of students. And then over the last 15 years, we kind of branched out into workforce programming.
You're James.
I'm James.
Yeah.
Here for 14 going on 15 years.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Down here is more of a flex space.
The lab.
We can put chairs or tables there, make it the classroom, and then after that we can take chairs away and actually make it hands-on space. So we're gonna see one of the programs that we teach.
Great. Cool. This is carpentry. They're kind of learning to frame it out, do the insulation, and then they'll move on to electrical after that.
The electrical go out to drywall, and they slowly start to build out.
Build a building.
How the envelope actually comes together. What some things to look for in terms of building a building, retrofits, renovations, pretty much all of that.
The corner and put them together kind of like this. Say this was a stud. Say this was this piece over here, right? What we would do is we would put that like that, and that would give us a corner coming out the edge. This would be good for like partitions, like we was doing a closet or something like that. We wanted to make corners that's non-load bearing, so we could use 2 stud and get away. If it was load bearing, we would want to do 3 stud corner to give it some strength.
One of our kind of ethos is that, yes, we train folks for specific jobs in the clean energy sector, but we have this focus on transferable skills, right? So how can we reduce energy, reduce waste, and what avenues and sectors does it apply to? And the answer is so many, right? So it's like kind of reconfiguring this thought of a green job, quote unquote, which, you know, has a certain connotation, and really how can we just take this methodology and apply it to a variety of sectors. So these are folks from the Clean Energy Academy, which is related to NYCHA, and their efforts to decarbonize and reduce their energy output. So we have 3 cohorts this year taking the longest programs we've ever offered, 2 months long. And they're going through HVAC, building decarbonization, solar, carpentry, building operations and maintenance, really kind of giving them a whole plethora of skills. Mentioned our solar technical assistance program that provides a number of services to expand solar across New York City, kind of in the project development or management space. So there are certain projects where we've had developments occur, such as at Queensbridge right up the road, community solar on top of nearly the entire campus. And we were able to train residents from Queensbridge to then install that solar.
So we did a smaller version of this, so they kind of started to have built windows, doors, and then they can think about insulation, air sealing, winter protection.
It's great.
Next week we'll do electrical. The week after we'll do plumbing and HVAC, and HVAC will extend to the last week. They'll be tested. They'll be ready to move on to the next stage of their career.
Great, really exciting.
Hi, what's your name? I'm Ronnie Sanders.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, all right, great.
I'm an entrepreneur myself, you know. I'm a struggling technician, trying to make it in this world, you know. So I saw this as an opportunity for growth and coming here and just having this rapid learning experience.
This is fast.
I'm telling you, it is so quick. You take some of this stuff home, you sleep on it, you start looking at things different. You're like, that's not a normal brick no more. Now we know that it could decay. And you know, when you're walking down the street as a normal person, you don't see these type of things every day.
Now you're looking at all buildings now different. Now you're like, whoa, all right, I can put it. Great. Thank you. Good luck.
To date, we've gotten helped to get solar on over 1,000 rooftops in the city, over 30 megawatts of solar. And yeah, it just keeps on going up.
We're trying to manage the uncertainties.
Yes, yeah,
with
let's talk
the
about
federal
that.
side. You know, we have a few federal contracts, and but it kind of ripples out, obviously, just beyond any direct contracts we have with the federal government.
Yeah.
So what's the relation? You know, what's going to happen with federal funds going to the state, federal funds going to the city?
It seems like those greenhouse gas reduction fund money has been on and off and on.
Right.
And that's why I think New York City as a really innovator in the climate space, and then the state as a whole, it's even more important than it ever has been that that continues, not at the same pace, but that it grows.
Right. Yeah, this can't be a time to slow down.
Recognizing what we have control over and what we're able to do with the resources available. You know, we're a small nonprofit. We've had to go through similar circumstances in the past, so we're going to make it work, and we're still going to serve the communities that we do, and that's what we're great to do.
Well, thank you. This was, I learned a ton. It's felt great to see you.
Controller?
What you built here, you know, collectively here is amazing. So.